was going to say Brun.
To confuse you, it's Michaël Brun.
I like that.
But that's super hard to say, so I just go.
Is it Michaël?
Michaël? Yeah.
Michaël.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
you got it though. You actually got it perfectly.
I think I saw a movie that has that character name in it. I can't remember. No, it was The Godfather.
Really?
Michael.
I'm embarrassed about that. I still have not seen The Godfather.
Oh,
I've got to watch that.
Ça qui passe tout le monde, c'est Michaël Brun et vous regardez Media Spotlight UK.
Right, but here we are. Michaël Brun, how are you, sir?
Doing great, thank you.
We're here for your album launch in London, and what an experience. We're here up in the YouTube space, and how was it for you tonight?
I'm really overwhelmed. I had no idea anybody was actually going to come, honestly, because this is my first time doing an event here. I've never done a show, even press, and to see like the turnout was really awesome.
And so who is Michaël Brun? How would you describe yourself?
I'm a music producer and artist from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I'm Guyanese and Haitian, so I'm mixed. And my whole mission with my music and what I do is to build bridges between Haiti, where I come from, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world.
And we're all here tonight to celebrate this album, Lokal, which means local, of course. Yep. So many cross genres here. So why did you decide to bring this album together?
This was something that I've been working on over the last few years, and I always hoped I'd get to do an album one day, and worked with so many different people over the different projects in Haiti and around the world that it just started coming together really nicely. And I would say in the last few months, really, it really came together with the international collaborations as well, having Major Lazer, Mr. Eazi, Adekunle Gold, Winning Regine from Arcade Fire. It was really incredible. Plus, I think, in my opinion, the best of the best from Haiti too.
And you didn't get much sleep, you were telling us. You said maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, for years,
yeah.
Honestly, because it was just building up not just the music and the sound, but also the shows. Like I was producing the tour and coming up with the concepts and working with all these different artists and finding funding and like building up the shows from literally 20, 30 people into a few hundred, into a few thousand now. And to see that growth is really rewarding and makes no sleep worth it.
Now, music runs in the family. So your dad, he was involved in music. He was part of a band.
Yeah.
So you've paid homage to your father 25 years on from the release of a single that he was involved in. Is that right?
Yeah. So he actually was involved in a band called Skandal, and he was the producer and songwriter. And just finding out over dinner when I was back home in Haiti for my birthday that it was the 25th anniversary of the album was it was so shocking. And it was kind of, honestly, the symbolism behind that was really powerful, because it felt like this was a moment, like this was the time to do this. It wouldn't have happened any earlier or any later. So getting to not just sample the original song, but then actually work with him on music, I feel like that's such a blessing.
He must be really proud.
He is so proud.
He
would definitely be here if he could. Both my parents have been nothing but supportive, so I'm really grateful.
What's your relationship like with J Balvin? You've spoke about him quite a lot as well.
J Balvin has been, I think, one of the artists that's put me on the most since I started making music, and given me so many opportunities, whether it's doing the World Cup song together last year.
That's what I wanted to ask you. What was it like recording a World Cup song?
I didn't know it was happening. That's the thing. I started working on a song called Bayo, which was a collaboration with 3 Haitian artists, Strong G, Jay Perry, and Baki. And that song was meant to represent Haiti. Bayo means give it to them, or to give. So that was my own personal project that I really spent so much time on and thinking about conceptually. And then when J Balvin came into the picture, he was so supportive. He loved the song so much that he sent me back his verse and his version complete a week later after getting introduced to him. And then like 3 months later, he sent me a voice note super casually saying, hey, the World Cup hit me up, and they're looking for a song for their anthem for this year. And I think Positivo would fit really well. What do you think about that? And I honestly, like, I was just like, why are you asking me this? Like, it's a no-brainer. I mean, to get a World Cup song is one. I think it's
That's iconic. It's
just like so iconic, especially if you're a football lover. I mean,
of
it's
course,
incredible.
You like football yourself, yeah?
I honestly have gotten so much more into it recently because my manager is big into football. He's like, really, really.
I'm glad you don't call it soccer.
Yeah. No. In Haiti we call it football. It's the biggest sport in Haiti.
That's the official title.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what about Mr. Eazi? You've got him on your album as well.
Yeah, Mr. Eazi's family. We've worked on so many songs, more than I can count at this point. And to have two featurings on this album and many more to come in the future is a blessing, because I think what he's done for Nigeria and for Africa as a whole, putting it on the map, working on educational projects, working on bridging the world through his music. It feels really familiar. It feels like exactly what I'm trying to do with Haiti and what J Balvin was doing in Colombia. And I think for us to tour together, it made a lot of sense. And in retrospect, like, yeah, we have the same mission. We're just coming from different places.
And Major Lazer, of course, featured on the album as well.
Yeah, so Major Lazer, having them on the album, Diplo, Walshy. Diplo's been so supportive since day one. He actually introduced Mr. Eazi and me.
Oh, did he? He was the link?
Yeah. So Mr. Eazi was doing a show in Haiti, and I happened to be there around the same time, and we had a dinner together. And so we were just catching up, like really meeting each other for the first time. And then the next day, he told me, Diplo told me that I needed to meet somebody when I got to Haiti.
Yeah.
And then he looked in his phone, and it was me.
Oh, wow.
And that was just so crazy, right? And but Diplo's been putting me on for a while now, and especially I think what Major Lazer's done with World Sounds and just merging all the different people and artists from everywhere to get their co-sign with this project and have them featured on it is it's really, really awesome.
And you were recently featured in Rolling Stones and of course Time Magazine as well.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be featured in these publications?
I don't even know what to think at this point, because I've always been doing what I'm passionate about, and I really believe in community building, and I really believe in giving back what you receive. And so I think it's helped a lot in this sense, because with these publications, it really focuses as much about the community aspect as it does on the music. And that's what I hope I'm able to accomplish as an artist, is making people think as much as they can enjoy the song, that they really find out more about themselves and hopefully do more for their own communities.
Now, you've teased us on stage. You've said you've worked with a few UK artists. Can you reveal any names?
I don't know how much I should say, but I've worked with some really cool. I guess one that I can say is Miss Banks.
Oh wow!
Which was really, really dope. We had a pretty long session yesterday. She's amazing. She's
something special.
And yeah, it's been a really whirlwind studio week. I've worked with I think 4 artists so far, and there's many more to come. Can I say who? No, I can't say whoever. But
we're keeping it tight.
Yeah. But it's been some really, really awesome ones. So I'm excited for people to hear.
And what about some Asian beats? Have you ever thought about fusing some Asian beats?
So funny you say that. I just was working with Badshah from India.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
So YouTube had connected us last week in New York. He was visiting, and
this is an exclusive, by the way.
This is actually this is for real an exclusive. He's incredibly talented.
He is, yeah.
And such a nice guy too. And I'm excited for people to hear that, because I feel like that's actually part of my heritage. I'm Guyanese and Haitian, but my Guyanese side of my family is Chinese and Indian.
Oh wow, you've got a good mix going on.
I'm pretty mixed.
Yeah.
If you can imagine, it's more than, I'm learning new things every day. So getting to link with him and just like exploring, that's a whole part of my life that I feel like I haven't even tapped into as yet, and it's really important to my life. Like I know I'm going to be doing more of that in the future. So I'm really excited. I think I was just actually talking to him today. So
it's all happening.
Maybe in the near future, some cool stuff will come up.
So you just be touring and promoting the album?
Yeah. So doing touring. I just came off the Bio tour, which was
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in April.
The big Haitian music showcase, and had like so many international surprise guests. We had Mr. Eazi, Major Lazer, Maxwell, did something with Arcade Fire in New Orleans, DeMarco, and Adekunle Gold. There's a lot. I'm definitely forgetting some people, but that was such a success, and I can't believe it's sold out. and I'm gonna be doing DJ sets as well and doing some collab shows.
Hopefully you'll be performing in London because you've not performed here.
Yeah, I can't believe I've never performed here. It's something that I've always wanted to, and I felt like London is one of the epicenters of music culture and just culture in general. It's like so influential. So I hope that when I do get to come here, it can be for very special shows.
So Lokal, the album out now. Michael, big up yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you.